Hello and welcome to this tutorial on how to mix or blend two movies together in CuteCut Pro, the excellent app that I use. First I'll show you the two clips that I'm gonna put together and explain why. So you have this guy sitting here in the sofa and we have this other guy sitting here on the sofa. The whole thing is recorded on a tripod so it won't move. And as you can see, we have the two clips, and the guy on the left asks the guy on the right for some soda, even though he's closest. And he'll get up, pour up the soda, and then sit back down again. And we'll have to make the illusion that he can pick up the soda again. Here we go. Pro. And the first, we have the settings here, and I usually just use the same. Can get up to 60 frames per second, but that's not necessary for the videos, unless you have where you're gonna go slow motion on it. And it's going to be in landscape, not the poetry here. So press done. The first one, we put the two videos in, and we're gonna put them in, both of them, simultaneously on top of each other so you can mix them together. So we have them on top of each other now. You have to make sure you have the right one in the back. So we have this one now. That's the bottom one, and you can go down here and press crop. Then you'll have the bottom video, you can see, and you can pull that aside, and then you'll still have the other video in the background, so you can watch them both, and then you can pull it down as far as you want. So now we go back. Now you can see the cut is right here. I made it a little different so you can tell where the cut is, so there's a little difference. And then we can actually just start playing here. And then he's asking, bring me some soda, and he says, okay. Then he'll pour up some of his soda. And then he'll give him the glass. And then the trick here, now he put down the glass and he is looking at it. Then he has to pick it up. Oh, there's his hand goes into the other screen. So we have to make another cut, and we can do that as soon as he puts down the glass, I guess. It doesn't really matter, but I'll tell you later why there's a difference here. Well, that's easier when you do it here. Cut. But then you can crop this one again over here so you can tell, see the soda now. And as you can tell, and that's the problem with, we used a soda where there's bubble in. So when he puts down the glass, you can see there's bubbles in it. And then when you cut over to the other, oops, there you go. And suddenly you don't have bubbles in it. So that's the tricky part. So I think next time I will be using water, I guess, so you won't. But then you can't tell the soda. Here you go. When you see the movie from the beginning, he asks him for some soda. And he says, okay. Sits up and pour up the soda. And then he puts down the glass. Then you have the one crop here. Doop, the soda disappears. And now he can pick up the soda without going into the other screen. Simply as that. Now you can tell because it's in the sofa, you can tell there's a difference between take 1 and take 2. Here, you can tell the line is here from the first cut and second cut, but that doesn't really matter on the because you can go in and lighten it a little bit. Then you go down to this one here, and then you can use the exposure and lighten it up a little bit. Oh. Just a little bit, and then it's almost gone. 5, 6. There you go. Now the sofa is almost, and it's because when he sits one place, the shadow from the window over here in the right side puts on a little shadow, and it doesn't take much, so it's kind of difficult to get it right. Now you can tell here on top that there's a difference on the wallpaper, so it's difficult to get it 100% unless you use some light on it. This is the natural light coming in from the windows and from the ceiling, but if you can put some softbox on, so there won't be the shadow and you'll have the same light all the time, then it will disappear. But I didn't do that because then you wouldn't be able to see the line here. But then he drinks his soda. Let's go again. Push play. And there you can see, picks up the soda. And then you have to make sure that it's not, because we made some other videos where where this guy is sitting too close, and he will get into the line of his line, so it's easier to cut because you have his feet here, his legs, where we had it on what do you call it, next to the soda, and then he wasn't able to cut it out. You can only cut it out with a square one. On this one, it's not like you can paint it so you could cut him out. That would have been neat. So you could cut him out all the way, but it's only the square one. You can of course cut it up and down like this, but you have to have him in there all the time. And actually you can see now he's gone, and you can see the sofa underneath. That's a different kind of cutout, so he's almost like a ghost now. Not what I wanted in this movie. Let's see the effect on it. And then now you see his legs disappear, and his arm. But that's not the effect that we wanted on this one. So here is the full version. And the soda part, I took a picture of it and put the soda in with the bubbles in it. I put it all the way into his hands. So I hope you can see the difference. A little brighter, so you can tell the difference when he picks it up. There you go. So this is how you do it. Hope you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. Thumbs up. And I hope to do more of these tutorials on CuteCut Pro, because I use that program a lot. So thanks for watching.